Breaking news, Nickmercs gets toxic. In today's video, we're going to be talking about a recent clip from Nickmercs' live stream, where a supporter actually sent a donation to Nickmercs, talking about the fact that he'd had 7 adverts run since he was watching the stream. Nickmercs decided to respond to that with nothing but toxicity. And this is not something that anybody in Nickmercs' position should be doing. Nobody should be talking down to their supporters and their fans in that manner. You may not understand exactly what it is, you may not have seen the clip yet, so we're going to run that for you now.
Oh, King Hayes, you're an ugly motherfucker, huh? Let me see. Do rebirth so I can kill you, LOL? King Hayes says, 7 ads? What the fuck is this? Make me not want to watch. Hayes, can I be real with you? Alright? 1, homie, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I don't give a fuck about you, bro. No disrespect, though. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just full transparency. I don't give a fuck about you. Okay? 2, right? If you saw me in Rebirth, homie, I light your shit up, bro. If you and me linked up 100 times in a gunfight, you might get me once. Make no mistake about it, bro. Okay? In your profile picture...
Is that a response you would expect from somebody who's just signed a massive deal with Twitch TV? Is that somebody showing respect to their community? Is that somebody being respectful to somebody who's just donated to them? It isn't. No, it's not. Nickmercs should be showing and setting an example of exactly how a streamer should act, and that is not it. That is literally not it. But Nickmercs isn't the biggest issue here. Fair enough, Nickmercs in his position shouldn't be like that, but he is known for being a bit of a brute. He's known for acting the hard man. He's known for being the big I am. But what has really struck the community a little bit further is the fact that Esports Talk decided to put a video out on it, almost to downplay what Nickmercs had done, and said, let's go and take a look at that clip now.
That right there has got to be one of the most Nick responses you could possibly come up with, saying, man, I don't give a crap about any of this. I don't care that you don't want to watch these 7 ads when you first open up the stream. That is how you make your money as a streamer. That's a huge portion of the revenue, like I said. So he just straight up tells him, man, it doesn't matter to me. And we've seen this before. I mean, we saw someone like Shroud even respond to a similar situation.
So the choice of words from this guy at Esports Talk was almost downplaying what Nickmercs has actually done. Let's talk about the fact they mentioned this is how streamers make their revenue. Nickmercs signed a big deal with Twitch. He's already rich. Ad revenue, that's just greed. Talking about donations, that's even further greed. So this guy right here talking about that's how streamers make their revenue. I think the person who brought up the 7 ads to Nickmercs was just trying to point something out to him. Maybe let him know, listen, too many adverts, maybe downplay it a little bit. You're already rich. Calm down. Stop being greedy. But this guy at Esports Talk, the way in which he downplayed what Nickmercs said was ridiculous. And we've already said in the past that we believe Esports Talk to be quite biased towards these top level streamers. And this is just further proof of that. The way in which they downplayed what Nickmercs said, almost as if it's, this is just typical Nickmercs. Like, come on. And this incident, not only with Nickmercs, but with this video from Esports Talk, has sparked quite a lot of anger in the gaming community. For those of you who don't know, Sergeant Stressful actually put out a video on this as well, and we're going to go and take a look at that now. The clip we're about to show you is in response to the Esports Talk section that we've just previously shown you, so listen to what Sergeant Stressful had to say on the matter.
Are these guys at Esports Talk absolute snowflakes? Like, your response is like, oh, that's just typical Nickmercs. Oh, that's funny. Haha, sucker, you got told off. Are you kidding me? That was extremely unprofessional. And he brought up a valid point, which I said at the very beginning, but you guys don't have the cojones to actually tell it how it is. So to me, it seems like those at Esports Talk, including Jake, Saki, are either 1, massive brown-nosing fangirls, 2, absolute skirts, or 3, they are under the same management as all of these guys. So how is any of the news or information they put out there credible at all? Because this response by this guy here just proves that they are afraid to actually give the real news and tell it how it is when it's a big time streamer. Because Nickmercs' response was absolutely disgusting, and he does need to come out and apologize, and proves at the end of the day he doesn't really care about his community or you unless you're putting money in his pocket.
Sergeant Stressful just comes out and says it exactly how it is. We will be linking that video in the description below, guys, if you want to go and check out the full thing. He does get quite heated on this topic, and rightfully so. The fact that Esports Talk have decided to try and downplay it the way they did is a little bit more of a joke than in fact Nickmercs himself saying those words. It's just showing exactly what the brown nosing community are doing. I mean, the Esports Talk community are up to, and it is a prime example of how these top streamers appear to be protected. If we find out more on this story, we'll be sure to keep you updated. But make sure you're subscribed with notifications on. Triple B, over and out.